There's only so much coffee pot can go around. Hi, welcome to Chris Hansen. I'm Chris Hansen. And, well, I got my ball cap, and I got some time. It seems that I've kind of made some headway with this. Uh, yeah, yeah, it does seem that way, and that's a good thing. Uh, right down to it, right into it, not right down to right into it. Oh man, like perfect. Ball cap. Oh my, where the all right, that'll work. I won't. It's okay. I know. Let me finish my cigarette. Let me finish my cigarette. I know. Kind of hard to think, huh? Mm. Like they don't sell this at Walmart anymore, or nor do I think they sold it at the time. I think this is from a thrift store. It's not a bad thing, sir. I'm just saying, when you try to display what you got going on, sir, I'm just going to say that Drive 37 came on by, and he, he came on by. So with the shirt, I get the shirt. I go thrifting. I like thrifting. Like it is a ting. Like and you know what? Well, yeah, well, I kind of did, didn't I? Well, Riverside. Oh man. Oh well. Matt came on by, so I was just like, all right, let me just keep typing. I mean, he already came on by, so it was like, why not? Like, I mean, let's see what Lauren is going on. Please, sir. I didn't even see that hole in your shirt until you pointed it out. But why don't you point out that this hat is kind of worn? Like I mean, the brim is intact. Don't get me wrong, but like that hat has adapted to this man's head. You know, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's no hair pushing this up. There's no hair holding this up. So don't, it's not a stick up. So that hat over time, gravity is taking its toll. When a ball cap fits you right, but his ball cap, I don't know exactly. Well, I mean, I can only speculate that he got it from you know the dealership. But I mean, we walk into AutoZone today, and you see the same hat. But I mean, this man had no bones of wearing that hat till the wheels ran off. I mean, if Kimmy was gonna come down, I mean, she should have. I mean, she did say what's up, so okay, I can't really say anything about that. But you know, good on you, right? But I want to see let's see how far this can go. Obviously, I got my voice back. Oh man, I already got like some shit rolled up, so I am good to go. It is. It is. I have my wheat coffee. Um, I for some reason I like the effects of coffee. Some call it a drug. It's just I like it. I like microdosing my coffee so I can, drink it all day. Even though I could buy decaf and get a real, blended flavor. But I I'm conservative. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, buddy. Why didn't he never try to like grow a beard or something why would you want to be babyface Lauren? Whoa, all right, I understand the calls. I understand the Lauren, the post Tcap calls. I understand. Like, I don't understand everything, but I mean, I understand. Okay, that they always get on this man. Like, I don't know if he's drunk when he does that. I mean, he does that when he's sober, so it's like, but they always get on him when he does that. Like, are you drunk right now? Like, and it's funny though. Like, but I mean, the man, he has a slurring problem. So I just, just like how I just, repeat myself and just try to, keep it going. I just try to, but I do that on purpose. Like, Laura, oh, Laura's in the house, man. Like, from a whole nother continent. Like I just want to say, like, thank you, Laura. Like, thank you. Uh, I mean, he's not drunk, but I mean, he's somewhere in between there. I do know that maybe he had a couple, but yeah, like I just watched the shit from Joey with the phone call and stuff like that, like with I don't know, like what I don't know, some they made up some person. I guess Nick. I guess druggy Nick. I guess did a wellness check on Lauren. And that it was pretty. I was pretty hype about those 14 minutes. Can't lie. But but thank you. And that's one tab down. Next tab. My life's a mess. You know what? You know what? I had a feeling. I, and what does your mother say about this? She cries for me. No way. I think I have to get my beak wet. Like, hold up. Like, I gotta do this right. I gotta pay homage to this. Like, ah, terrible. She cries for me. There we go. My life's a mess. Like, oh yeah, I want all of it, and I want it now, sir. People spare this man. Not to say that oh, look at me, I got this or that, but I mean, we all suffer from something, whether it be depression or just I don't know, dickheadism or whatever. I don't know. So everybody has their faults. It may not be mental. It could be physical. Like, I mean, well, Johnny Toupee was both, but I mean, it's not like, well, I mean, I can't really say it about the Predators. I would have to say maybe somebody who's handicapped, who's not a predator. That could be something that can arise. But yeah. Oh man, I'm not even looking at the chat. Like, uh, oh man. Yes, Laura. The way DEEVAYDEES was speaking to you, I only can assume that you're on. I don't. Let's see. Like like across the globe. You know. But that's cool. That's cool being across the globe. No, I'm Bailey. And 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 you're 27? And you're 27? And you're 27? Like, why did they leave the, why didn't they have the, or did the old man lift this shit up and then close the window? Or no, I think they set it up as if, like maybe he'll close the window. But this man, they were just like, well, if he brings his fat ass in, he brings his fat ass in. And he did. So, something to look at. You look different than the pictures. And sir, where are your hands? Sir, do you have gout? Like, what is this, man? Like, isn't he like 18, 19? Like, I mean, and he's a high school dropout too. Like, he has a lot going on. Like, I can only imagine that mental state. Like, I can only imagine. Jeez, like, just the pressures, of society. Just like, damn, like, I didn't get my diploma. I'm fucking fat. I can't do anything. Like, I want to be a cop. I wasn't going to do anything. Like, all that. Like, he's tossing all that away for a liaison with a 13-year-old child. Oh, yeah. No stuttering now, huh? I didn't take my anxiety meds now, Holmes. No, I did just take them, though, so I may start slurring. Oh, man. If I were, like a geography major, I would totally know where that's at. But, I'm going to say, Merry Christmas to you, Laura. I'm going to definitely say that. I mean, that's the first thing you do. Or Happy Holidays, No, I didn't. I was attending to my grandfather, and he cries for me. I wonder why. She got to put four fingers up. She got to put a tutu on for what's his face? Cologne. Uh, uh, Cologne is already withdrawn. Like, he got caught. He was like, you know what? Fuck. I already said it. Fuck it. He was like, fuck it. He didn't have to tell him about the boy. That's just being candid. Like, and sadly enough, I do believe that he is done with his sex offender classes. And Lauren is still in his since. When was that? Come on, like, this is like, come on, like, Lauren, like, you're still doing that, like, since, like, what, '06? Like, something's off, bro. Something's off, buddy. Something's off, buddy. Ah, God, I hate when people, even bosses, like, you know what, buddy? No, I get you. I totally understand from your perspective, pal. Like, I want you to know I was in your seat at one point. But you have to understand, we have rules. Yeah, but, I mean, not in 2 seconds. Like, they try to sling them shits at his fat ass. Like, here, take some shit. Take it before you take me. Like, like, you just can't. Oh, New Zealand, that is so badass, man. Oh, like, oh, man, New Zealand, as in South, okay, in the South Pacific, out by Australia. I would do an accent, but I don't want to, like, sound too Australian. But let me not. That's awesome. I wonder how it is over there. Type thing there, sir, or ma'am. I can only say that living in Miami, Florida, in the United States, it's a very precocious lifestyle. Like, did you not hear her offer you the cupcakes? Like, you should be asking for a napkin. I told you I took my meds, bro. Like, so, hey, like, I get the slurring. Hey, man, my anxiety, man, like, like, it's just like, you can't pass judgment on someone who's never been overseas, who's well, I've been overseas, but I mean, not fucking, not anywhere crazy, like, I ain't go to, Iran or no shit, but it would be cool to go to New Zealand or some shit, like, but I think I'm gonna go to New York next, though, to be honest. But I don't know what this fucking Omarion or Omicron variant. Like, I don't know. The Alonzo Wade variant. No, 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 no. The yeah, it is, isn't it? Variant. That's what that is where COVID is at now. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Like that is the exact status. Like in like like and that's it. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh man, don't try to like play that off, bro. Like what is this? Like I mean if you have the money to buy like these are not cheap. Like this coverall, this is not a how would you say, this is not a well, it's not an average buy. I mean, I can't say that it's not or it isn't, but I know like if it gets cold down here, it's a different kind of cold. It's not like Massachusetts or Cincy cold. So, maybe that is normal. Maybe it's $100. I'm not getting on that. I'm just getting on the fact that this is a piece of clothing that is kind of like you know. You think this girl is 37, 37, 37? Like the way he's dressed, like like he's ready for any and everything. Well, that's a red flag. And the way he walked in, like with that gout, I didn't forget about the gout. I did not forget about the gout. Like the man has gout, he walks like a pig, and he can do everything to change his life. Don't get me wrong, I've been there. I've been in that position, like where I'm like, oh man, like what the fuck, like. But I mean, if you're taking care of your grandpa, I mean, at least your grandpa can say, give you some words of advice. I mean, there's only so much your mom can do, if she cries for you, and you're not a big talker, I don't really think, you're going to be put in a counseling session or something like that, or they're going to put you on intervention. I'm trying to burp. But, yeah, like, it's, you know um I'm really trying to understand what exactly you have going on there, types of things, sir. And uh all right, so okay, you're smoking cigars. If you're smoking cigars, you got to know about hookers. Like, girls sell. Hmm. Well, well, not all girls. That'd be crazy. That'd be nuts. But there's some. That's why they call them prostitutes and hookers and escort ladies and escort girls. Like they get the job done, and you pay them after, or maybe even before, just to insure them. Have I done that? No. Have I been on a hooker website? Sir, s- uh, maybe. You know what? Maybe. But have I ever met up with someone that I don't know? Not even if it's a hooker. Like, no, no. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't even think it's safe to meet people on IG anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, oh man. Like, what is the next safe platform? Damn, you just ignored the whole question, you fat fuck. Like, nobody sees that leg. Like, something's wrong with his leg. Ooh. He came on horseback the way he walking. What the fuck? Like, come on, bro. Like, I understand you're on your coyote ugly tip, but if you're coming here slouching and dragging your foot, where'd you wrap up the horse? Please, please, I made them also. I also made them. Ooh, don't do that. I mean, I said I liked your hat. Like, I mean that's the first thing you do, right? I mean, but what you're doing right now, like, I mean, I don't really like understand type thing there, sir. But you know, I'm gonna let it go, Vincent. You know, you know, che- you know, I got the tens mixed up with the thirties, and they up the dose, and then that's a lot of Adderall. And that's Vincent after the 30, 40 pounds. I can only imagine. It'd be like Lee Greer with a full head of hair. Like, oh man, I mean, it's not my fashion choice. It's not me. So I mean, what I could I wear what the hell he's wearing? Yes, I could. But it will be a lot more like this will be not tucked in. Fuck that. Not to say shirts don't look good tucked in. It's just for this, no, yeah, because I see the white T-shirt, so he has to be hot, man. Like I'll just have that open, showing the white tee, you know, like maybe pull down the belt buckle to my waist, you know. Uh, and I guess it's cold over there, so you know. But with the hat, I mean, I have like a high top fade and everything, and like, so I really don't know how that'll work. But sorry, where do you work? Sorry, where do you work? Like, does anybody know where that's from? Like, like, oh, ooh, thank you, Drive, man. Fuck yes, thank you, Drive, thank you. Damn. Thank you, Drive, man. Fuck. NBC again. Man, that bitch better change now. Like that was working too. Okay. Like I mean that's the first thing you do is show your analytics. Like, wow, it's really not like I'm so appalled right now. Like I have no words. All right, maybe. You know what? Maybe.
Do you want to like watch a movie or?
Yeah,
No, no, I don't want to watch a fucking movie. I'm happy that
I mean, we
Drive
can just get something on.
corrected my
Where's the
stream. I
It's in
think
the
you,
room.
Drive. You have
Here,
no
you just hang out
idea.
here for a sec.
You have no idea. I would have
we
kept
grab something.
talking. I would
Hey
have
Tex, how you doing?
kept.
How you doing? Why don't you come over here and
Wait,
sit in the
wait, I'm
sofa?
sorry. Like I'm all like,
No,
it's
no,
about
no.
it.
Right over here, please. Come.
Why don't you come over here, Tex?
I'm good. How are you?
Just sit fat ass down and let me get this out. God damn it. Shit. Thank you, Drive. I don't know how you guys were you know, dealing with that. But I see that there's some that who like to hear me rant, but I do appreciate you, Drive. I'm not saying I don't appreciate anyone else. I'm just saying I had to go to, you know, the medical, okay, and Dr. from Florida. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Oh, like the way like you were talking in like DVD stream, I thought you were like uh well, not on that trippy tip. But jeez. Jeez. You know what? I have to say it like, oh man, it's not even trying to like let me say it. Hold on, like one time for fucking Drive, bro. Like he saved me.
You knew what was going to happen. Somebody.
I didn't know. I did not know that was gonna happen.
Like
Now I feel like I
Oh,
can't give you the back end without the front end. So, you know, like I mean, it's only right. I move on. You know, like it's only right. Like, wow, wow, wow. This is how I'm looking right now. I'm like, what the? Your stream is connected. It seems like you're good to go. You have an excellent connection. YouTube, tell me when's to let me know if my audio is not on. Like what? Like, sir?
Difficult. I would look.
I would love to see reform. Let me just check to make sure it's slapping still. Is it It's not slapping no more. Why is that? Like what? Like I'm really about to like take my shirt off and do nothing. Oh, I mean, I don't know why I have to switch it back and forth, but you know, I mean, I'm not really playing shit, so yeah, like I like trust me, when I have time, when I have downtime, I will learn this a lot better, my friends. There we go. Nice and handsome.
Love to see reform.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so look at this nut job. You know, look at this nut job. You know, just take a nice look at this nut job. And you see, this is what happens when you don't wipe it off of the covers. It turns into a human. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to you have to clean up afterwards. I mean that's the first thing you do. I mean,
In the U.S., do not seem that difficult. I would love to see reform.
I would love to see reform. Well, there you go.
What's that? You sit his goofy ass down so much.
Excuse me.
You got the NFL Network here?
You guys got the NFL Network here, sir. You're just getting in the pod. Man, you're in jail, bro. Like you're in prison. Like you see this? Like this is like, and that's the first thing you do. Like that's not like, if anything, that's not the first thing you do, bro.
He's crazy.
Is there any,
Dayline NBC again. I love him.
It seems like
I mean, there's a little bit of a legal issue there too, but hello everyone. In Robert's cover story, he was driving on I-65 when he exited for gas. He was pulled over for running a stop sign and arrested on an outstanding warrant. It didn't work. Robert's been telling a very different type thing there, sir. Like, come on, like just take his lunch money and just do what you gotta do to the man. But I'm gonna just let this play because I thought this guy just cheers me up, man. I cannot lie, he cheers me the hell up. I need to smoke.
When I was getting interrogated, it was awkward because they just kept grilling me.
And grilling me.
My story, I did not say it in such a manner which was believable.
Well,
I could tell
at
they're
least
getting really
he's truthful.
suspicious of me.
Suspicious.
I act like the cops. No!
Well,
I don't fear many of these guys.
I don't fear many of these viewers. I will yell at you, and I will turn my volume up, ma'am. I'm just saying, this is how. Honestly, this really has me thinking about like just getting like a bullshit like certification in like communications, just because of my voice. Like, but on the flip side, podcasts and all that. I mean, you like it's not the same game. Like streaming and stuff like that. It's not the same game. Like you see these like not I mean I listen to like rap, lo-fi or whatever, like sad music too, like Adele. I love Adele. What the fuck? I'll take me an Adele right to the back. But it's before and after too. And it's yeah, like the way like artists or these artists make money now is completely different. Like could you imagine getting like 3 cents for like per view for your song or some shit like that? Like you would have to be a celebrity to fucking live off of your work like that. That is nuts, But anywho, I'm in the ball cap, so ball cap. This is me right here. I'm keeping a low profile. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I expect the same in return. Inmates in D-Pod hold a weekly Bible study. Well, meeting. I mean, nobody says Bible study meeting, but I mean, we're going to Bible study. Like, I mean, I've never heard of Bible study meeting, but they had no bones of, I guess getting that right. Go get your Bible, boy. Sir, what race are you, sir? So, it's okay. So, from what I understand so far, in looking at this, there has been a decline in there's never really been throwing people in a cage and locking away the key is not really reform. Like I said before, like the jail part, you're just trying to survive or get through. There's no fucking like therapy at 3. Like no sir. Rec, showers, bed, rec, showers, bed, solitary, and that's about it. Depending on the level you're at, but it's very very segregated in there. Like 19. Not even like 1857 segregated. Like you get beat up for just hanging out with somebody of a different race. I'm just like, jeez. I mean, unless you're ready to put on your shoes and fight and go to the bunk that has no cameras, but it could be people like you acting like a tough guy. Bible study is a chance for Robert to gain the trust of the other inmates.
I think Bible study in jail is
Robert. Oh my gosh.
one wonderful thing.
Love your God with all your heart. Love your neighbor and yourself. There is no commandment greater than these.
I don't forgive child molesting. And I'm not going to ask for forgiveness if I get a hold of that guy, because I'm going to hurt him. And
Because I'm going to hurt him.
Me, they'll say thank you for helping the children of the world.
Let's pray.
You got Neo, and then you got Dwayne Chisholm, and then you just got you got another Neo, and then an Aryan head, and then you got this guy. Like I mean, if it's your first Bible study meeting, you should adapt, if anything, to the protocol of that meeting, or how it's adjourned and stuff like that, and all of this is really breaking all of that unnecessary fighting in that bunk or in that dormitory, you can say, or pod. So it's like this guy's just being, I don't know, man. I'm gonna just play it. Like, Robert refuses to hold hands with the other inmates. They consider it a sign of disrespect.
One thing I do want to say, though.
I just picked it up, Like,
You guys are better than child molesters.
whoa, bro. Like, hold up, man. What you saying, man? Like, all I did was like, bro. Like, what are you in here for?
Even though we all make sins, I make them. Don't put us in the league. Child molesters are.
Don't put us in. And he's volunteering to be in prison, and it's a sad case.
You guys are far superior.
We're not, though. We're all sinners. We should.
No, you guys are all better than
Like,
me. 'Cause I know what.
not to say even the prisoner knows, but even the prisoner knows we're all sinners. I mean that's true, but I mean there is a line, but I mean you can't really be saying that while you're in jail with some pedophiles. So it's like, I can see if you're like the CO or some, but no.
We go out and make the world a better place. Child molesters make it worse. You guys are better.
There's cameras and all that.
There's cameras and all that.
I said to myself, whatever you do, don't get into a fight.
Let's get it. Working on some gangster?
They were very suspicious of me. They think I'm a police officer. I want to get across that, hey, I'm an inmate like you guys. I'm not a police officer. And putting the towel over the camera, I thought would help.
You get up.
Hey, get up.
Get your fat ass up, bro. I just like saying that. Get your fat ass up. Well, 'tis the season to be jolly. Ta-ha-ha-ha. Let's see. Yeah, let me try to like yoke. Yoke.
Dave, put on some holiday music.
Holiday traditions. Acoustic Christmas.
Sweet.
Some of these guys could be very dangerous individuals.
Sweet.
Some guys are thinking I was a cop. That's a bad thing, right? Just so it looks
They
like
probably still
I'm not
recorded
a
this
cop.
shit.
I started putting that towel on the camera. Was that a good choice?
No.
No.
The rule you broke of placing something on the camera or tampering with our cameras is a very serious rule.
Yeah.
And you have received 30 days in segregation now.
Oh.
It's like an all-inclusive vacation.
Some people call it the hole. I call it the meditation retreat.
That's all I wanted. I'm sorry. That's all I wanted to hear. I'm sorry, everybody. God damn. Like, I said,
It's like an all-inclusive
that's all I wanted to hear.
It's like an all-inclusive vacation.
Some people call it the hole. I call it the meditation retreat.
One day.
Some people call it the hoe. I call it the meditation retreat. Oh yeah, I can hear that cotton mouth coming on.
I like to spend my honeymoon in solitary confinement. Let me read you a little poem I wrote back.
All right, it's enough of that. And let's see. Mr. Young.
Says it's all a case of mistaken identity.
I assure you.
So let me get this straight. So there's another guy whose name is Jonas,
Correct.
right? Who happens to look like...
I'm Jonas, yes, but I'm pretty sure that there's like another Jonas here. that used my name and called me to stand in for him. Jonas, buddy, you're not gonna want to shake like that when we're asking you these questions. You're not gonna understand what we're saying.
Like you and have the same cell phone number as you, and he has the dirty conversation about sex with a 12-year-old girl, but...
So, alright, when you're talking about sex and it's like legal, is it still dirty? Like, I mean, like two adults are talking about sex. I mean, like, I mean, what adults do is, or I mean, what adults do, you know, that thin line, you know, like, man, that's that bull.
You didn't, but you ended up showing up here anyway.
I don't know about that person.
Potential predator will probably be thinking he too should have stayed away.
Okay, his name is Lauren, L-O-R, and you're Kayla. He should have condoms, pizza, bracelet, and a cam.
Hey, I'm glad you could come. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Oh shit!
Turns out today is his birthday.
That kind of tripped me out a little bit. I wasn't even paying attention on my bad. Like, sheesh, like, damn. Like, I never have no time, cuz. Like, I be wanting to, like, do shit, and it's like, I be wanting to, you know, I would want to create content. I don't mind making content. It's just, like, when I try to, I get interrupted, or something like that, or I have to go, and it's just, like, you know, like, I mean, it's only so tight I can put my goddamn ball cap on. It's about to pop.
Around here, okay?
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
Why don't you have a seat right around that stool there for me?
Okay.
What you up to today?
Nothing. I had a
Go ahead,
call.
have a seat.
Call. You talk with a gentleman?
A gentleman.
A gentleman. I'm fucking pissed off. Fucking Charles. Chuck. Chuck. Fucking dirty grandpa. Fucking nasty ass grandpa, man. Fucking digging that ass. I'm hot, man. I already have my J's rolled up, and I may have to, like, you know, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, like, you sure, you know, like, I'm trying to, like, Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, why are you, in my house? I'm just trying to get a better understanding of why are you whispering in my house when I'm talking, with a decent tone of voice.
Hey, hold on a second. I got a picture.
You know, I really think, like, without the shirt, he would have got lost. So, like, maybe he has, like, Alzheimer's, and then, like, snaps him back into, like, you know, reality. Like, oh, shit, okay, Callie, okay, let me... Bailey. Or Luke.
Okay.
So we can go get a camera?
I'm gonna look around here, okay?
We'll check around here, okay?
Hey, how are you?
Ew! You don't need to check around nowhere. Nowhere, Mr. Grandpa. Sit them tits down.
Okay.
Why don't you have a seat right around...
We'll check around here, okay?
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
Why don't you have a seat right around that stool
okay.
there for me?
Okay.
What you up to today?
Well,
Nothing. I had a
Go ahead, have
call.
a seat.
Call. You talk with a gentleman?
A gentleman.
Yeah. So,
You had a call to talk
Hi,
to
sir.
He told me to
I mean,
run in and talk to him.
I grabbed a few
selling the
things,
house or
like-
something.
selling the house.
Yeah, I have a place that I have for sale. So.
Oh, you're selling a house.
So you're the realtor or just the homeowner? Yes, sir. And what made you thought that? What made you thought that this 13-year-old child would want to buy a $25,000 house? This is just something you thunk up today. You come here buck naked. Like, come on, man. Chris does like it, man. Like, Chris should have, I don't know, man. Like, I can only imagine Chris in a urban setting. It would be hilarious to me. I would love to see him adapt. I know he can. It's just a matter of him speaking to Daquan like this. You know, I've done plenty of investigations. I've aligned myself with the cops. I've had a tenured career. Tenured.
I see he was interested.
And how did you get in contact with the fellow?
Man, he's already out of breath, man. Like, he's not even that, like, I can't even, like, I mean, he's just nasty. Hand jobs. I mean, man, let me smoke, like, before I, like, throw this computer or some shit.
Who wanted to perhaps buy the house you're selling?
We were chatting on the internet.
On the internet. And who's the fellow you were going to see?
He said his name was Luke. I don't know what his last name.
Luke.
Mm-hmm.
And you talked to Luke about selling him your home.
Right.
Well, here's what doesn't make sense about that. How is a 13-year-old going to afford to buy your home?
Well, I mean, you know, it depends on their allowance, Chris. I mean, you have kids whose, you know, allowance is, you know, $1,200. You know, I've seen that on Dr. Phil. You know, as a black kid, I was like, geez, like just $1,200 a month. Like, I'll just, man, man. So much shit you can do, opportunities and shit, but it's crazy and sad how just people just waste shit. Like, just don't even realize like the opportunities they do have in life. Let's see.
Well, I didn't know how old he was. I didn't stop to ask his age.
Alright, you're too out of breath for me, Chuck. You're too out of breath. You're just too out of breath right now for me, Chuck. Game. Oh man. Like, see, like you got me hype, Spence. Like, I was like, where? And I was like, oh, nowhere. Okay.
Well, I mean, I know the police is gonna arrest me, so
his hairline is not the worst. I mean, it's just there's nothing really wrong with this guy. I mean, give or take like genetics and shit like that, and you know, just you know, his aging. But the only thing I see wrong with Jazz, I have no idea how to say his last name, so I'm gonna just say Window Chima. Is this like he must have seen this on somebody? He must have viewed this on a picture or something. But he did have no bones of instructing that barber to get him lined up accordingly, which makes him look disgusting.
Where do you want me to go and be arrested?
I mean, out back. I mean, preferably. You know, I mean, you already got your ball cap out, so I mean, you know, you can just walk out with your ball cap.
I can explain to the police. I mean, look at me. Do you think I would do something like that?
Of course I think that. Why wouldn't I? It could be people like you. People with ball caps and that are lying.
I'm very professional.
Professional? Who are you talking to here? Like, I'm the one with the paperwork and the blazer. Who are you talking to here?
Well, I see a lot of people coming here who are very professional.
I mean, you can talk to Chris when I said, you know.
I don't want to talk to Chris. I want to talk to you. And that's the issue. I need to see what you thunk up in your head before you came down to meet a precocious 13-year-old child for sex.
I know who you are. I've seen the show many, many times. I mean, we talk about it at work. I would never do anything like that. Why am I being arrested? I haven't really done anything. Don't you think I should?
We prevented it.
Jeez, man. Like, all right, so his, like, all right, people say, like, all right, his head is bigger than his head. I don't really think that. I just think his shit is like maybe longer, you know? Like if he bends his head or neck up, it would be like the same height as this man. But you know, Jazz had no bones about you know, having that forehead you know, polished. And this guy just, I mean, when you're sitting like this, I mean, you're already, I mean, it's, I mean, you're done. You're done, buddy.
So we prevented it from happening.
So why am I still arrested, though?
Because you came up here to prey on a 13-year-old girl.
I know, but that part is over. Whatever happened.
I mean, I just came here to like rob this person and murder them and get their money. But that's over. Like what? Like why am I still being arrested, sir? Like that's over already. Like why am I being arrested? Why am I being charged with first degree? Like,
I mean, don't you think I should be let go now?
So you can go find another 13-year-old?
Maybe. Very, very professional type thing there, sir. My best friend Chris Hansen, I was helping him out. I see 100. I see, man. We get a lot of people that are very professional. It's just, you know, the last guy that we caught was a cancer research doctor. You know, these guys have essentially a life, a wife. He had 2 kids who went to the same preparatory school that my children went to. It baffles my mind. Like, Chris, just get it out, okay? Like, we had a cancer research doctor, you know, making God knows what cancer research. Then they still don't know shit now. Like, I mean, they know, I mean, early detection and stuff. But I mean, it's, you know, I'm saying, like, it's. I mean, he was getting paid. You know, and he threw that away for what? I don't know. I don't like yo, like it is good to be a nerd or a smart person or whatever, however you classify whatever you say or whatever. Like, it's good to be smart, man. Like, I mean, like, oh, you know, I mean, it's, you know, it's very nice meeting you, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I gotta get going back to work. Oh, and where do you work? Target. Oh, and you're 37? 37? It's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like I think about shit like that. I'm like, no. Cody, why don't you come on down, buddy?
Yeah, I made some tea.
I mean, that wig does make her look light skinned. So I mean that's a positive.
It's on the table.
He tries to follow the decoy.
Should have a seat right in that chair.
Instead, he runs into me.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
You drove this far for no reason?
Yes, sir.
Perfect Buddy says he was really...
Like, he really did, because, you know, that Cadillac truck was really nice. I mean, if he's already, like, influenced, you know, by the black culture, I'm not saying that, you know, just because you're black you have to smoke. I'm just saying, like, it's more... I mean, I can't even say it's more prevalent in the black community. I can say smoking weed is more prevalent in the black community than it is in the white community, I would say. I would say smoking cigarettes is more, you know, is more common. I see that a lot, you know, a lot more, you know. But, I mean, you know, I do know some, you know, some Caucasians, you know, who be getting smacked. You know, I like getting smacked. So, you know, like Lance Vine, I like getting smacked. Like, but I mean, I don't need you like, you know, with your forearms or with my forearms behind my leg, and then like after I pick that pencil up and then the ice cream slides down. It's like I wouldn't know what to do, but you know,
Really just looking for a friend, nothing more. But then his story seems to change.
Please, I swear, sir, I'm a desperate person. I need a girl in my life, and if she really wanted to be my friend, that would be all I needed from her.
That's it. Like you didn't want like nobody, like you just wanted a friend. Like, I mean, Cody, like don't you have friends already? Like, I mean, no, I mean, you got the ball cap going for you. And that was a low blow for Chris. You got the close thing going on for you. So like, what do you say to the guy who actually is that player and would wear the jersey and play basketball? Like, what do you say to him? Like what? Like Cody's not allowed to wear the goddamn jersey? Like, you know, like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like some days I'm like, you know what, this guy's, you know what, too much ball cap for this guy. But some days I'm like, you know, like if the guy wants to, you know, wear a SpongeBob jacket and come down to see a 13-year-old girl with porno, I mean, you know, it doesn't matter what race he is. I mean, he still did what he did, right? I mean, they didn't tell him to bring chocolate white, you know. They told him to bring a porno, but they told this guy to bring white chocolate, right? So it's like, you know, why didn't Malik bring, you know, whatever, well, why didn't he bring Oreos, you know?
She said she was 13.
Yeah, she said she was 13, but Chris, I don't know you, sir, and I'm going to be super, super candid with you, sir, okay?
You did. I'm sorry, sir. I have interest in younger girls. That has just been a fantasy of mine.
A fantasy?
Yes, sir.
Do you know it violates Georgia law?
Yes, sir.
Did you say you are ready to have my thang in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by that?
Are you ready to have my in your mouth?
Wait, isn't he dead? Yeah, man, this man's dead. Like, dead. Alright, maybe I can bring the Ambrosio back. Maybe, yeah. Because I'm not that 2-hour guy, and I mean, if you look at the time, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not one of those people who lie. I'm not, you know, like, but, you know, let's see, you know. She cries for me. She feels bad for me. Like, just like it was 230s and then bumped it up to 210s, and I didn't realize, but I don't know how I didn't realize if I'm explaining it to you, but I just ended up on 335,000 grams of Adderall.
I didn't realize he refilled the prescription. That's why I said in the last.
And Chris is like, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Like, this man is literally like Goo Goo Gaga. Like, and Chris is like, well, I understand. I had a father who dealt with Goo Goo Gaga. Like,
prescription. I didn't realize he refilled the prescription. That's why I said in the last message before I came, I have aches and stuff. It's because I didn't realize when he refilled it, he bumped it up to 30 tablets. So I could take just one tablet in the morning.
oh man, I used to be on those 30 tablets, man. It's not the way to go. Not saying like it was bad or anything. It's just, you know, I had to smoke a whole lot of fucking weed to go to sleep. Like, I mean, 230s? I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I was getting shit done, but, you know, I had to, you know, lower it a dose, you know? 220s, you know? Like, this guy was, wired up. Like, when you're on Adderall, like, you're, like, I'm not that guy or anything. Like, I mean, I just happened to acquire an Apple Watch, and it's like, it has the whole heart rate thing. Like I noticed like when I do take my Adderall, my shit be at like 136. You know, like that's. I mean, could you imagine this guy like running around in a circle? You'd be like, come on, man. That's a lot of Adderall. Oh man, Laura, we may have to ma'am.
1 to 12 o'clock noon.
Cause I know you got some I know there's some funky stuff over there in New Zealand. Like I don't know, maybe you guys be licking like toads and shit, like or I don't know, like maybe have like a different like way of getting like high, but like psychedelic. Like I know like in some rainforests there's some shit called like I don't know, but people go there and shit. But yeah, like I've never really like I know New Zealand has to have some kind of like you know something, just I don't know, New Zealand, like
I was taking 330, so I was taking 180 a day.
But whose fault is that though, bro? Alright, so we're all good. Okay. Maybe I will be that 2-hour guy. You know what? I'm feeling the type of way, and I got some time. I'm gonna take advantage and use that time, cuz.
Day.
That's a lot of Adderall.
It is.
What did that do to you?
I was so antsy. I was angry at my dad.
Well, I mean, maybe.
I was angry at everybody.
I mean, I mean, I haven't just. I mean, I can't lie. I recently took Adderall without smoking, and it's I mean, it really had me on some like limitless type tip. Like I just be like uber focused, like like shit could be going down. Sorry, where do you work? And that that's about it. I know when you take too much Adderall, your hands start shaking and shit. So, it's not cool to, well, Laura should know. You don't want to be that person with the hands,
I picked my fingernails to nothing. I've had withdrawal now for the last couple days because he can't refill it because it's not October, and now the fucking insurance company doesn't want to refill 30 twice a day extended release because they say it's too high of a dose. But I'm fat,
so there's no excuse, bro. There's no, like, I mean, okay, like I was bigger before I started taking Adderall, and I lost weight due to the Adderall. But that's a side effect of the Adderall. It cuts off your appetite. Like, it cuts your appetite. You'll look at a whole sandwich and you'll be like, okay, sir, can you move the food out of my way? Like, it's time to be productive. But he just had nothing to do. Like, he doesn't seem like he has an Xbox. I don't even have an Xbox. I don't have a PS4 or 3. I mean, I had a PS3, but I mean, I have a Switch. I mean, light, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I like the little thing. Like, to me. But honestly, until inflation calms down and everything like that, and products can get from one place to another overseas, and the PS5 drops down to a lovely $4.99, I might invest in one, but I'm not getting a PS4. I don't feel like it's a good thing to do. Like, I don't think it's a smart deal, Like, might as well get the new Switch, the OLED.
The 30 didn't bother me.
Did you ever try to diet?
Chris, she cries for me.
I've actually, with the Adderall, I lost weight. I lost about
No, that's not what he asked. He asked, "Have you tried a diet?" I mean, with the meth, I mean, I did lose about 60 to 70 pounds in a day. So
20 pounds, and I've lost 40 pounds since January.
That's pretty good.
I mean, you're going good in that aspect, but it seems like in another, well.
It seems like in that respect you were heading in the right direction, but here you.
Man, where's the
headed
joint,
in the wrong
man?
direction.
It's time to get loose.
How are you gonna get back on track here?
He says he wants to try now a month with this.
I just want to do the shock therapy. You know what's better than shock therapy? And I'm not gonna lie to you. And I expect the same in return. I mean, not all psychedelics, but let's see. I would want to say shrooms. Shrooms, like I mean, I used to like once every I don't know, a month or maybe twice a month, but I had to slow down on that and just stick to my coffee pot. But yeah, honestly, like that does help with like mental illness and shit, like because you just feel so fucking, I don't know. I don't know how you take a drug and you feel like you woke up from a nap. Like, how the fuck does that happen? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, to see if it works, I just want to get shock therapy.
It's that bad.
I sat on the floor and I cried the other night to my mom. I said, I don't want to feel like this.
I mean, the shock therapy, I mean, it's I mean, don't get me wrong. Like people think, like, Adderall is just for, to make you focus or whatever. It was also a antidepressant at some point, or classified as one. It's a faster way of getting dopamine to the receptors, to your dopamine receptors and shit like that, because SSIs are the antidepressants or shit like that. It takes about like 3 weeks for that shit to build up. So imagine one pill that can turn that frown upside down, compared to waiting those 3 weeks. It's
this anymore.
But I mean, he started taking 220s and then 210s, and then he bumped it up a dose, and then he lowered it a dose, and then he maybe put some meth and crack, and then the pharmacy, and then my insurance, and I don't even know how I got insurance, but I have it. I am not employed, and I have insurance, and I'm not grateful for that. But let me not.
I don't want to get up. I don't want to get out of the bed.
What did she say to you?
She cries. She feels horrible for me.
She feels horrible for me. I mean, Ambrosio, bro. Like, I mean, I've seen some big people take on their weight with confidence, and they're, I mean, well, they're usually ball players, or they, go around a little pigskin, but look like Ambrosio is just in a spot, he currently, I really think, at that moment, Ambrosio is really just hopeless, that, it's a meaning to that, like, like, hopeless, like, fuck it, like, I'm already fat, like, nothing to do with it. Look at me, I'm fat, like, nothing to do with it, like, I'm black. Like, imagine me going into the police station, like, I'd like to apply, and sir, where do you work? Sir, do you have any outstanding warrants we need to know about? Like, maybe. No, I mean, I'm not saying, black people can't be cops. I'm just saying, like, I mean, just walking in the station, they're gonna be like, is this domestic violence dispute you need to file, or, well, actually, I was here to put my resume in and get started with the academy. Oh, right this way, sir.
And you live at home?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you live at home. Bro, you're 8, 19. Calm down.
And I do take care of my grandfather. He has Parkinson's.
I'm pretty sure you masturbate and take care of your grandfather. I'm sure both of those things.
How is he doing?
As best as he's gonna get. He's gotten worse.
Well, you're free to go because I feel sorry for you, and well, I hope you need.
Listen, I can empathize with all of that, except this.
Yeah, this lighter.
I mean, it's pretty great, right? You know better. I mean, you shouldn't be sending pictures of your genitals to a 12-year-old girl, right?
Try to get smacked.
There's nothing else I can say, but I fucked up again.
Well, how else have you effed up?
Oh, school, my life, everything.
How else have you effed up? Right, hitting that Ambrosio. She cries for me. She feels horrible for me. It's like, I mean, I'm trying all these pills, and it's just like, I don't know. Like, I just want to get shock therapy.
Do you have any hobbies?
Maybe.
Not really. I like driving and I like smoking.
Well, I mean, if you like driving and smoking, I mean, there's a lot you can do with that, my friend. It's a lot you can do with that.
There's cigars, but I can't do that for the rest of my life.
Why?
Because I need to get a job and I need to get structured in my life.
Really free to go, sir.
What are you going to go from here? This is not a good day for you.
What else?
What else is new? I mean, I get this one. I get this aspect of Predator. Low self-esteem, going for something easy or what he thinks is easy. I mean, if you're putting in that same work with a 13-year-old, I mean, you might as well just talk to a 19-year-old. Like, they're not really, I mean, it's going to be different, maybe. Maybe, I can't lie. I don't know. I never talked to a 13-year-old, but I'm saying, like, I mean, you know, like, I mean, what do you have to lose, you know? Like, she's 18, 19, like what's, I mean, girls get out of high school and go on to college and, like, it's exploration time for them. Like, Ambrosio, just go to the fucking GED class, or I guess, I mean, they should have a program at your local community college. And do that, and while you're there, you get to see, you know, some of the, you know, of age women that could possibly be mates. Trust me, they have all types at anywhere. Well, and in colleges they do. They have all types. Not any college. It doesn't have to be a 4-year college or a prestigious university or anything like that. You know, any, you know, community college or any college or technical school, whatever. Like, you know, Ambrosio could have done something before he ended up on the RSO. Like, damn, bro. Like, damn. Like I mean, we get a good look at his mental state now. Like, I can only imagine it after and during prison. Like, are you serious?
This is new. It's never a good day.
When did this start for you? When did it get off the...
I mean, never a good day. I mean, you don't have a job and you were able to put gas in your tank and essentially come over here to tickle this girl. Like, I really don't see the connection between depression and tickling a 13-year-old girl that you just met on Grindr.
The depression?
Yeah.
It's like since I'm 12, 13, I think it started. I've been through 4 or 5 doctors. Millions of different pill combinations. That's why I wanted shock therapy.
Chris is like, you know what? Like, I can't. You know, it. Oh man. Chris understands. Like, he had a father who was overweight, you know? Like, I mean when you're down, it's hard to think straight. I mean, and see a way out. That I do agree with. Look at his fat hat. his fat ball cap. It's not even a ball cap. Like, I don't know what the hell kind of cap. Like, Chris is going into the fucking wormhole of fucking, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like,
I posted on the Whisper app.
Whisper, like, where do they advertise these apps? Like, I mean, maybe I'm just not hip. Oh man, CNJDs or DEV. Let me just say that. What's up, bro? And you know, Ambrosio had no bones, but you know, they could have straightened up this picture. I can't lie. I mean, it's not the angle that they're at. It's just, you know, the picture could have been, you know, tightened up a little bit.
Last week, because I've been feeling like having the withdrawal and stuff. I said I just want.
Man, I did not know. I did not know that you would have withdrawals from Adderall. I've never taken that much Adderall before. I've taken 230s, like, which is 60, or, you know, maybe like another half, but I've never taken Adderall to the point where it's like, I need some Adderall. Like, sir, like, I mean, that's why you get a therapist. I mean, honestly, to help you with that cognitive dysfunction, which is depression, that really, you know, seals that light at the end of the tunnel that doesn't allow you to see that there is a way out, you know? Like, a lot of people think it's just, you know what, I take these drugs, I feel better. Like, no, like, there's cognitive therapy, behavioral therapy, you know, and just therapy in general, you know, better coping skills, let's see, better ways to think, realizing, recognizing when something's happening, how to deal with something and shit like that. Like, I mean, if you're not a talker, I mean, that's on your fat ass, you know? I mean, if you're not gonna open up your fat ass mouth and talk to your fat ass doctor, I mean, that's your fat ass fault. I mean, straight up. I mean, if you're not gonna, I mean, if you want help, it's out there, bro. Like, I mean, the fuck you doing? The fuck you doing, Ambrosio? Fuck out of here. I was feeling sorry for your fat ass, man. Fuck you. I'm sorry for cursing. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm so sorry. Like,
Know myself, and the nurse from, I guess she's in England, she said that there's a shock therapy, and I looked it up, and I told my doctor about it, but he doesn't want to do it, and he wants to...
Because you're in the U.S., but continue.
Wait and see if the pills work. I'm tired of seeing if the pills work.
You're dying to see if the pills work. You already lost 40 pounds. They're working. Shit. Nobody could have, like, screened this guy before. Like, I mean, we know people who have weapons. Now we need to do mental health checks.
Well, what you did here is hard to excuse, Vincent.
I know.
But I hope you get help with all your other stuff.
I just want to die. My life is miserable.
No.
Jeez, man. He has the auntie pouch and everything. Yeah, he is a big boy, man. And taking showers in the pen is not fun, man. You are, there's no shower curtain in that bitch. Let me say that. Like, and from what I seen, that, I mean, that shower thing is a myth to a point. Like, I mean, if you owe somebody some shit, or, you know, I mean, if you're just looking like, you know, I don't know, a Target or some shit, maybe, like, but, I mean, not, maybe, I don't know, it all depends on the penitentiary you're housed in, I guess, but, I've just never experienced some shit like that, like, 8 or 12 guys in the shower at once, never experienced that.
Nobody wants you to die. All right, listen to me.
Listen to me. He had a knife. And if he had been confronted by the police, he would have had a standoff, threatened to kill himself. I mean, he would have took a little off the top, but I mean, it wouldn't have been bad.
Vincent, there's some people over there who are gonna...
Oh man, he is tucking that tummy in. That is just tummy. That is his stomach. Whoa, like, come on, bro. You can't be doing that, bro. I mean, all right. So, all right. He realizes the weight. He realizes it. Like, now it's time to do something about it. Well, let me go on. Well, whisper.
Yeah.
Get you on the next step to get better. Okay.
Sir, I wonder if they housed him in a mental ward. You know, that's a thing too in prison. You know, if you got some things going on, you'll get put where everybody else got some things going on.
I take no glee in any of this, by the way.
I take no glee in this, by the way.
I take.
You're 37. You're 37. You're 37.
No glee in any of this.
Sure.
I got 2 boys.
I'm sure. Like I mean, he's just more than enough. He looks older than what he is. Jeez. Oh God. She cries for me. She feels horrible for me.
Get some help on it.
Which way? Go to the garage.
Straight through, yeah.
And where do you work? Just lost my job. Can you just shoot me? I mean, we could, but I mean, then we'll go to prison. And then what? Well, I mean, you don't want. It's just something you don't want, okay? Let's see. Shit. Fuck was I just thinking about? What did he say? It's gonna come back to me. Like,
Stop right there, sir, please.
Not Walter Babs, but who the fuck did I think about?
Stop right there, sir, please.
I forgot.
Hands behind your back. What do you just shoot me?
Well, let's see. Come on down.
How you doing?
Well, I mean, I was thinking about something. I was like, something looks familiar. Like something just reminds me of this guy. You know, like from behind. From behind, I really don't see not much of a difference here type thing there, sir. But I do see that the house is more elaborate. All new Law and Order, CI. I don't know what comes after that. CIS. I thought it was
terrible. This is Alan Chernay here to meet.
And how are you doing? Well, I'm doing terrible. And yourself? Like, Alan, I'm gonna need you to take a seat, buddy.
A girl who online told him she was 14. He doesn't want to say his age.
He is the only. He's the only one to say thank you to the cops. I mean, of course, Donnie said thank you to Chris, but he said thank you to the cops.
How old are you?
I'm old.
He's actually 58 and married. Online, he refuses to say his age, except to admit he's over 40. He tells the decoy he would love to get oral sex from her one day.
Jeez. Shit. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, shit, yes, you could tell I'm going through it back here.
You drive over to this house. You ring the doorbell. You come inside. Where was this headed?
Well, let me just light up the trusty LJ.
I'm out of my mind. I just can't believe it.
Well, explain to me. Help me to understand.
I can't, because there is no reason.
can't.
That I can't give you any. I need to leave.
Well,
I need to leave
here first. But maybe he'll be able to explain it to the Murphy Police Department, waiting outside to arrest him.
Get on the ground. Get face down on the ground.
Face down on the ground. I'm trying to let my internet catch up to the shit. I mean, I see the preview and shit, but it's I mean, I know it's not spot on, accurate, obviously. I mean, it's gonna be a delay, but it shouldn't be that much of a delay, you know what I'm saying? There we go.
Like so many others, he says he wasn't doing anything wrong. You ask her if she's horny.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Have you never asked your wife that, Chris?
What's wrong with that?
You ask if she does anal.
It's a question. I'm trying to see if I could put some X pills in her butt, because, I mean, I was going to do that personally, and then, I got married, and, she gave me the lethal dose, and you know what? I said, come on down. So I fell on down. He got that lethal dose.
It's a question.
I know, but you're asking a question to somebody.
I know, but you're asking a question to somebody who says they're 13 years old. Was Chris trying to get in his pants? What the fuck, Chris?
To identify themselves as an underage girl.
It's just talking.
It's just talk.
I don't see the internet and real life are two different things.
Is it?
What says on the internet doesn't mean that's what I really think.
Well, that would be easier to believe, Jeff, if...
That is a horrible excuse, oh my good man. That was a very, very horrible excuse. Detective Green was not so. It was great. It was great. Okay. Alright. He had no bones, so.
If you didn't show up here.
Oh man, I haven't been reading the chat, man. Sheesh. Okay. Cultural thing. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, they did.
Here tonight. Where you...
I mean... Yeah, they did. I mean, the parents did. I mean, sometimes you gotta do shit that you don't want to do, you know? Like, force your kid to go to fucking the hospital to get some help. I mean, you're not, I mean, obviously, talking to, just one guy and him giving you 1,000 milligrams of Adderall is not helping. So, I mean, some things are just out of, your hands, I mean, as a parent, the best thing you can do is seek professional help for your loved one. What the fuck?
You thought a young girl was home alone.
No, I really didn't. Well, I knew she was alone.
Why would you be here?
I mean, I knew she was alone, but...
That didn't mean nothing to me.
That didn't mean much to me.
Keith.
I don't know, maybe something in
Bring your fat ass down, bro.
my head goes...
Something in my head goes... burrito. And you know what? She told me come on down, and I came on down. I wasn't gonna do anything, Chris. Honestly, sir, when it came down to it, she said somebody was selling drugs at the house, so I just wanted to make sure that she was okay. I'm not really a predator, sir.
I don't know,
Something in your head goes what?
I don't know. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
You're absolutely right, and I don't know. Like I said, I'll go to meetings, whatever. and I'll get rid of my computer, I'll never use it again, I'm telling you, I'm wrong. I'm not telling you that I'm defending myself, I'm telling you I am wrong.
Do you ever watch TV?
Yeah, somewhat television.
Do you ever watch Dateline NBC?
I seen that episode actually, and that's why I don't prefer to be on camera.
On Chris Hansen. You saw the earlier episode.
Yes, I did.
So
I figured it was something. You know, honestly,
what this is all
Trying
about.
to free us some bandwidth.
Dateline NBC, and we're doing another story on computer predators.
Okay. It's not that I'm...
So let me get this straight. You saw our earlier story.
Right.
You drove by this house and saw police out front.
Yeah.
Yet you walked in here anyway.
Bored, like I told you.
Bored?
Yes. I'm wrong.
Eric, man, what's good? Oh man, I think.
What was your plan here today?
Oh shit.
No plan whatsoever.
No
Just
plan
coming-
whatsoever.
Just coming to talk and everything.
Where's the guy?
As the 31
Like, nobody talks about this guy. Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe, man. Sloppy Joe.
year-old Lauren Armstrong.
Terrible.
Construction
Really?
worker.
How
He's
come?
been chatting with
Gotta hit it with the classic Lauren Armstrong, you know. And I'm wrap it up after the Lauren Armstrong, you know. I mean, I don't think the stream has been too delayed or backed up. I mean, I know it's getting like a little bad now. That's maybe due to my equipment, honestly. Like, I didn't feel like using all that Apple shit, so I just got on my HP, and I guess, like, you know, you know, the HP get the wailing. Please, sir, please, just don't ruin my motherboard. Please, sir.
a girl posing as a 13-year-old for more than a month.
Man, what was he chatting about? Like, chat.
It's one of the longest chats.
Why is it in like? Why is it in like trippy purple? Like what is this? Let's see. If you said you were going out later, why didn't you? I never said I was going out. But if Ron comes, then we all can go. See, like, this chat log shit, bro, like, this chat log shit.
Chat logs we've ever seen. 407 pages.
407 pages? I mean, no wonder he wrote a book. I mean, I'm not even mad that he wrote a book, you know? I mean, he wrote one, you know? Hopefully he writes volume 2, you know? Like, hopefully he comes up with a different concept or some shit. Like, I would read his book. Not to be a dick. I would read his book, you know? I would want to read the rough draft, though, honestly. Like, without the, you know, the auto-corrected errors and shit like that. Like, when he turned it in, like, I want to read that script, you know?
Using the screen name Lauren A20014, he tells her how to masturbate and then asks her if she wants to see him naked. She agrees, and he turns on his webcam. He wants her to look at his penis.
Would you like to see it up close so you can get a better look at it?
Oh my gosh. I guess, if you want to show me.
After chatting with...
I mean, that's not really a committed answer, you know? I'll be like, man, you know what? I don't feel like showing you. You know? I mean, I showed you what I showed you, and, you know, you're saying this. It must not be what you want. Let me go on about my chat. You know, but Lauren stayed, man. Lauren stayed, even with the obvious red flags of just putting up with you. Like, yo, you can. I mean, you can tell when somebody just putting up with you. Like, you'd be like, are you serious? Like, are you dead ass right now? Like, but I mean, there's some denial there, yeah. But then, I mean, you gotta wake up to it, you know, someday, you know.
The decoy, posing as a 13-year-old for just 6 days, he expresses his deep love for her.
Well, like I said earlier, I'd like to express my deep love for you. I feel as if the love for you that I have for you is something that I never felt for any woman before. I want to say that the Circle K girls that mean nothing to me. I want to say that Ramona has no bones, and I want to say that Casey, you're essentially the one. But I mean, can I say that? I can say it, but is it true? In his head, maybe.
I wish I could marry you right now.
I mean, what? I mean, getting married, like, and then what? Like, I mean, you get married and then what? I mean, you just don't like get married and then die. Like you get married and what's the plan? You know, what is the plan after you get married?
Because I would do it. That's how special you are to me, and that's how much I love you.
But he clearly knows what he's doing is wrong, telling her to delete all evidence of their chat log.
Okay, delete your archives and remember, Mrs. Kayla Mar—
Damn, like, archives. You know, we still have those archives, you know? You know, we just call it something else now. We just call it iCloud.
Marie Armstrong, I love you more than anything.
He was so excited to be here, and
I mean, she had no bones about showing that forehead.
I love you more than anything.
he was so.
I mean, all right, Casey, we understand that it was your house. We respect that it was your house. We are grateful that it was your house, and that you came with it. But I know that the deal was that you get a 5-second shot just by yourself. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done for you right now, Casey. Okay?
Excited to be here, and he came walking in.
Man, that ball cap looked nice. See, like that ball cap. That's an intact ball cap. Like he just went to the thrift. Somebody just dropped it off, and don't think Lauren doesn't have the thrift on speed dial. Like you know what? Did you get any ball caps? You know what? And they let them know. They're polite. They give them a text. You know, we haven't picked up any ball caps, but we just got one that came in, and I think you'll like it.
I'm very proud, very excited.
Look, we got these.
I mean, she has on a ball cap. He has on a ball cap. I mean, it's going well so far.
New chairs, you have to sit down.
I have to sit down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? I mean, why?
Look, it's a massager chair.
God,
It vibrates when you press the buttons.
Look, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, flip the switches.
Why don't you flip the switches for me? Right? None of that, right? No, none of that, right? Jeez, man, these people don't be thinking, man. Like, I mean, I'm glad they don't, but, you know, like, could you imagine them around, like, women their age? They'll be lost.
Which one is it?
You can use either one of them. It tells you there's one for your butt, there's one for your lower back, and there's one for your upper back.
I just felt my butt.
My butt?
You can pretty much tell a difference when you press
Holy, yep, that's my
that
butt.
feels so good, right?
I thought you had blonde hair.
Do you like it? I dyed it by myself.
I think it's pretty.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
Where's
Oh
the
my
pizza?
God.
I was waiting to eat because I thought you were bringing some.
I don't want to bring you any pizza.
Well, what are you
Cheap
gonna-
ass.
This 32-year-old guy wants to spend a Sunday afternoon.
You want to spend a Sunday afternoon getting high with a 13-year-old child named Bailey. I was talking about cigarettes.
Chilling with a 13-year-old girl after texting her about getting
Man,
stoned.
past the hookah, what the fuck?
But Mike Manzi's date is about to go up in smoke.
I like what you did there, Chris. It is about to go up in smoke. Like, I like what you did there.
You'll be shocked when you hear what Manzi does for a living.
Smoke pot. Some God.
He's a math tutor
You heard her.
Yo, I don't know what this guy was on. I don't know where they found this. This this is not a let's see, like a like pic art or something. Like Buddy really put in this work. Like calm down.
Right. He teaches some of New York and Connecticut's wealthiest children how to solve complicated equations. But you might say Manji flunked basic arithmetic because 32 plus...
Like, yo, you should not be putting that much arm strength and writing on a goddamn dry erase board. Like, sir, is everything alright at home? Is anybody bothering you at home, sir?
Plus 13 adds up to trouble.
Man, if I had a professor who wrote like that, I'd be scared. Boy, what the fuck? Like, bitch, you intense, nigga. Yeah, I don't mean to say it, but...
Online, he calls himself Mike Thrilla. He's a self-employed tutor with a bachelor's degree in mathematics from a small New York college.
Mathematics?
He's obsessed with pizza, and he says he
He's
smokes
obsessed with
marijuana
pizza.
often. This is the Sting House set up in Fairfield, Connecticut, an upscale town on Connecticut's Gold Coast, about 50 miles from Manhattan. The watchdog group Tetrad Corps is working with the Fairfield cops to bust adult men looking to spend time with 12 in...
Oh, yeah.
With food and an appetite.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's not that I want to do Jeff. It's just that I have to do John.
Hey.
I don't know.
What'd you bring?
I just ate. Hey, man.
What
I'm
did you bring?
smoking, and hey, man.
What do you got? Show me.
Amazing vibes.
Chips.
Nice. What kind is it? Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for this underage tail that I'm about to get. Jeez, like, you have no idea. Like, I had to really, like, hold back on, like, you know, telling my sister about my EBT card and stuff. So it's like I really had to sneak this. Like, you know, I told her to give me $20, even though I had $20 on my EBT card, and you know, now we can, you know, order, you know, something else, you know, some chocolate.
It's so nice to finally
Whoa, he's on speed, man.
see you.
Whoa, like, I mean, if he started seeing like his back and neck hurt, I wouldn't blame him, because he's moving fast as hell. That spinal cord can only take so much precision. Like, jeez, like.
It's so nice to finally see you. This is crazy.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm really
That
nervous.
thing's on a swivel. Sheesh.
It's so nice to finally see you. This is
What's
crazy.
up?
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm really nervous.
Man, I'm not even looking at the chat.
I've never
I'm just-
done this.
Shit.
Have you?
No.
So what do you want to do?
A hug?
I don't know.
Hey, Boo.
Hey.
Have a seat right around that stool right there front, please. No, right there. Please have a seat. Right there. Set the phone down, please.
Did you blaze?
What is your plan here tonight?
Just hang out, watch football?
Hang out and watch football with whom?
With her.
Who's her?
With Bailey.
Bailey. And how did you meet Bailey exactly?
Through Whisper.
Whisper. And do you know how old Bailey is?
She's 14.
14. She told you she's 13. Not that that matters.
Not that
How old are you?
30.
30. And why would you at 30 think it would be okay to hang out with a 13-year-old girl home alone?
I mean, we just hit it off, friends.
You hit it off with a 13-year-old girl?
We were just talking.
Just talking. Well, now you're here. This is more than talk.
It is more than talk. It's become something physical. You went in for the hug, not even having put in your partials. Like, that's the first thing you do. Like, I mean, you try to have like a good set of teeth. Like, I mean, that's the first thing you do. I mean, you came without your dentures. I mean, and you try to hide them. Hide the fact that you're gumming out here. You're gumming out here, and that's it. Like, you should have told the girl straight up, you know what? I'm gumming, you know, and that's it. You know, I don't have teeth. You know, I mean, I'm gonna put some in, but I'm gonna sleep over, and you know, I'm gonna have to dip them bad boys in some kind of disinfectant. So, just letting you know ahead of time.
I know, but you just came to hang out. You know, I brought.
What, get a hug?
Father, son.
And watch football.
Father, son? Who's this? Yeah, just a little bit of,
watch football.
John. Just a little bit of, you know, obtuse angle John.
Yep.
Who's playing tonight?
Steelers and the Ravens. I had no intentions with nothing.
No intentions of
Nope.
Well, John, what do you do for a living?
Oh, man. Like, I mean... I mean... What exactly happened, you know? Like, what was the idea behind the... You know... What would you call this? Like... Does his hair grow from the back to the front, or like, does he have hair particles here? Like what the fuck?
I was working at UPS.
Yeah, they made sure you had that ball cap on. Like, what the fuck? He has like an afro or something. Like, he has like baby hair or something. Like, what's going on?
UPS. Mm-hmm. And did you walk here today, or?
No, my sister dropped me off.
You don't have a driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
No car?
No.
You know,
So what do you do at UPS?
It's always good to see that that Pierce, you know, brought his ball cap. You know, I don't know what CNJDEV is doing, but essentially he brought his ball cap. So I mean, you know, can't really, you know, I'm not really, you know. I mean, the guy who wants to, you know, put his ball cap on, he put his ball cap on.
Package handler. You're not there anymore?
No.
What do you do now?
Nothing.
Besides go online and try to talk to young girls?
I don't try to talk to... I mean, I just try to find a girl to talk to and hang out, whatever.
And how many times have you done this with somebody who's 13, 14 years old?
Never.
Never talked to another girl who said she was 13?
Nope.
Well, who's Brittany?
Well, Brittany was the other underage child I was speaking with, to whom I was going to try and potentially have sex with. But I mean, I can't tell you that. I mean, not in 2 seconds. I mean, I can't like tell you that. I have to, you know, act stupid, you know? I mean, right? I mean, set aside he can see Ron Knight. I mean, just set that aside.
Who's Brittany?
Yeah, who the fuck is Brittany, Chris? Like, I'm over here for Bailey, and you bringing up others? Like, yo, like, I'm here for Bailey. Like, I'm a one-man guy. Not, I'm a one-lady guy, you know? Like, yeah, you know, I'm only here for Bailey. Brittany. Like, is that her middle name or something? Like, what are you getting at here, Chris?
That was the other girl you were talking to.
When was this?
Within the last few weeks.
Chris is just like, oh, okay. This man is really about to make me pull out the chat log. Like, you know, you know. I mean, what are they using? Construction paper? Paper don't sound that loud. Like, where the mics at around here? Like, what is this? Like, it doesn't even, like, go anywhere. Like, is he trying to get a ponytail? Or, like, I would want to see his hair, like, straight getting up from bed. just a straight start from bed, so we can see what the hell's going on. But essentially, prison has gotten his head right, and he has a different kind of hairstyle now.
So you say to Bailey, on Whisper, that you're 30, how old are you? She says 13. You say, you're not 13 in that pic? Yes, I'll be 14 next month. That's pretty clear. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
That's how I'm looking right now. Like, I'm like, should I do it? Should I do it? But I'm not that guy though. Like, I mean, like, should I? I mean, should I, like, you know, slap the shit out of Buddy, or just like, you know?
And later you tell her, I would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I wanted to. Feel me inside you, baby. Has that line ever worked for you before?
It did once. Can't lie. I said, you know what? If you want to come, I can make you come. If you want me to. Thank you. And she said, you know what? Come on down. So I came on down.
No.
Then why do you do that now?
Oh, don't do that, Chris.
There was no, I mean...
Well, what am I to make of this?
There was no intentions made by it.
That shows clear intent. I want you to feel me inside you. What did you mean by that exactly?
Well, I wanted to essentially...
And then you talk about that you and a bunch of people snuck into a mansion.
You didn't sneak into a mansion, you broke into one. Like, you don't sneak into a house, you like... I mean, you can sneak into a house, but I mean, essentially, if it's not your house, I mean, you're kind of like breaking and entering kind of thing, type thing there, sir.
And partying for days. Where was that mansion?
Where was that mansion? It was by my dentist. You know, he lying.
That was a while ago.
You were gonna slide that tongue through these bars and give Bailey fellatio. How dare you? How dare you? Like, no consideration that you, like, your mouthpiece is just not up to par for going down on someone. Like somebody would probably think twice about letting them go down on you. Like, what? Or on them. Like, they'll just be like, you know what? Yeah, like, yeah. I'm gonna go outside for a bit.
No.
How long ago?
Maybe eight, 9 years ago.
Oh, so it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
This does not look very good for you, John. The chat, the appearance, the Cheetos, the dark chocolate. Did you bring condoms with you? Not in your pockets?
Nope.
But you see how this looks.
Absolutely. I mean...
You're 30 years old. The girl you were talking to told you very clearly she was 13.
I mean, I had no intentions just besides...
John, why don't you just tell me what you were really up to?
That's what I'm trying to find out with you know what, all right.
Just to hang out, get to know her, you know?
Get to know her.
Yeah.
And if you were the parent of a 13-year-old girl, would you be comfortable with that?
I mean, it depends how I mean, if I'm a good person, you know, like...
Yeah, but typically good people...
but it doesn't, like, that would never be okay, like... I mean, I could see if you're, like, a family friend and, like, you had, like, babysit or some shit, but... I mean, this is a 13-year-old girl. Like, I mean, like, all you do is really just tend to the house and fucking what? Buy her food or some shit. Like, I mean, she doesn't really need, you know, a babysitter or anything like that, you know? There'll be no reason for him to be over there.
Don't meet strangers online, talk about sex, and then go over to visit, and within 3...
I can't lie. I mean, Chris, I've done that plenty of times, and it worked out fine. Talk to somebody about sex on the internet and meet up and ask for a hug, and, well, I got the hug.
3 minutes, ask for a hug.
I mean, all they did was just ask for,
and hello hug. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, that's like an American custom. I mean, are we not in the USA, or like what's going on here?
you know, a hello hug. That was it.
With a 13-year-old girl. Walked right in the house.
Well, she told me to come in.
I mean, I wouldn't have just like came in or that like that. Like, I mean, not personally, but I mean, you know. Fucking fried.
Sorry? Yeah. Here you go. How old are you? 13. You're only 13. That's what they all say, you know? That's what they all say. So, where are we going?
Man, we're going to a different Tcap channel. But, let's see. Shit, I gotta piss. Oh, man. Let's see. And I know it's like almost 2 hours. I already know that. Like, I've been yapping. Let's see. Never get enough Donnie.
Just laid it all out there.
He just
Not
laid
only-
it on out there, you know? He pulled out his penis and said, you know what? Come on down. So he came on down.
Oh, I know, it's so...
Donnie, boy, sloppy and retarded. Ain't that a combination? That's how you get them, you know? Like, you gotta be retarded. Like, off rip. Yeah, you have to be the 87. Like girls are not aspiring to get with, you know, intelligent, successful men. They're looking for Donnie, all right, and that's just the truth. Like they're looking for Donnie, and people like him, and maybe people like you.
so hard to find.
Donald Morrison was one of those characters who, had it not been for the graphic nature of his online conversation with someone he thought was a young teenage girl, it would be comical.
Right? Like, the decoy looked like he was about, like, Donnie's age. Just like, man was balding on top and everything. Like,
What's going on?
I don't know. I just was talking to her and she said, come down and visit her.
I mean, it's better than the Dupé. Is just, I mean, everything else he has going on. He looks like a character off of South Park. Head ass. Chris really has no bones on that podcast. I'm getting kind of fucking like, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna finish this, and then, you know, because I do gotta do some it's crazy. But let's see. Not even like the edited part.
Money
or
anymore
nothing
with
like
R.
that.
Kelly,
Like,
that
just the real deal.
as someone to be affiliated with him, he's a bit of a liability. So
Americans with no degree be allowed to get $38,070 from this government education program?
Yes.
You know, he may get another bump on certain streaming services, and there may be a curiosity factor there. But I want to believe that the career R. Kelly has had for the last 30 years is effectively over.
Come on, man. What you got going on? I mean, I understand, you know. I mean, you know.
Much has been written accurately.
But it shouldn't
enter the world
shift. This comes down to if it's just a moment
you're already talking that. You're already talking that shit. Like, yo, don't ask me no dumb shit. Like, please, like he got his publisher there, his PR specialist. Like everyone's there. Like, and then Gail, you know, surprisingly for her age, you know, has a figure, you know.
On TV and flailing, but a woman in her office or a woman who...
I mean, and she's kind of like as tall as him, and R. Kelly's kind of like 6'something.
...works in a restaurant, or a young man on his hockey team feels like he still has to keep that secret, then the movement isn't doing what it should be doing, and we're not responsible.
Oh man, they were just
what
covering
if I told you?
What I wanted to see. How dare you? How dare they? How dare they? How dare they? I have to look up funny ones. Yeah.
Like I am?
Oh, yeah.
That Gayle King interview is real good. Gail's all calm.
She was amazing.
How can I work? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How?
Your ex-wife?
Sounds like a good song.
Can we get some music?
Here's the deal.
Sure.
I'm just being honest. I don't know how to hog tie people. What would I hog tie? You don't want to believe it. How? How can I pay child support? How can I work? How can I get paid? This ain't not about music. How can I take care of my kids? How can I work? How can I get paid?
Yeah, I want to get to the... Yeah.
I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down?
I'm very surprised, Robert.
Today.
I'm very tired of all of the...
I'm just very tired of all the accusations, and you know, I just wanted to clear my name. Honestly, I feel as if it's been a you know, ongoing thing. It occurred in the past, and I have been acquitted from that. And I just want to just let the people know from my point of view. You know, I'm gonna go, you know, fucking crazy on you, and you know, let them know that, you know, I'm not the one, you know, to get on, you know. But obviously, I don't realize that I'm an adult, but yeah, you know, half of the songs I wrote were for kids, you know. But you know, I mean, back to the interview, Gil.
Lies. I've been hearing things, and you know, and seeing things on the blogs, and you know, I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God. Oh my God. All of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement, helicopters over my house, trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house, handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem, what you call it?
You said a harem? Like...
Handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem.
Like, bro, like, a harem? I just don't like when he says, a cult. I don't even know what a cult is, but you can say harem? I don't know what harem is.
What you call it? A cult. I don't even really know what a cult is, but I know I don't have one, you know.
Have you done...
What if it was a good thing? Like, oh shit, I know I don't have one.
Anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize,
But you know, he has yet to say any predator, you know, like Tcap shit yet, you know. I mean, you have to, you know, keeping a, you know, it's not a surprise interview, you know. It's you you know, it's you know, I mean, he's been, you know, sealing this secret in for years. So
I apologize in those relationships. At the time I was in the relationships.
Have you broken any
yeah, but they graduated high school now. What's the problem?
laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series.
Absolutely not. That is a hell of a way to answer that question. Have you ever killed anyone? Absolutely not.
Interviewed 50 people.
Mm-hmm.
Family
Are you taking money out the savings account? Absolutely not.
members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abused them. Are you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have.
I have.
It's not what they're saying. It's the power of orange juice and pizza. Like if you can get a story from that, if you can grasp some attention from that.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good.
Mm-hmm.
They was describing Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil, and by no means am I a monster.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife. Kitty Jones. Lisa Van Allen. Lisette Martinez. Geronda Pace. Faith Rogers. Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would
they are lying on me? I mean, she kind of read off a pretty nice little list. You know, I'm not gonna lie about that. I mean, you know, that's a nice little list. I can see if it was like, you know, 1, maybe 2, but you know, that's you know, that's like that New York governor or mayor. Like, I mean, you know, I mean, how many secretaries are you gonna go through in a year, sir?
would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the...
He's like, shit, you know about that.
We are going to begin here tonight with an interview many have been waiting for. R. Kelly's first since being charged with abuse last month.
When you say that you need help, do you think you need to go to therapy?
I need help.
What kind of help?
I need somebody to help me beat my meat.
Robert.
I'm a man.
Have you ever had sex with anyone?
I mean, not in 2 seconds.
Never.
No.
I have to tell you, it's so hard to believe that because
Buddy over here dapping him up, like, or not even dab. Yeah, isn't that what it's called? Like, dabbing, or, you know, like, dab some sweat off. Or, yeah.
you have daughters.
I know. And I don't want to say the next thing that comes to mind because it's gross.
You're telling me, man.
Robert, you sit down.
Okay, just like that.
Why are you sitting down?
Bruh, you just asked me to sit down. Like, I'll stand back up. No worries.
Telling me, man.
Robert, you sit down.
Okay, just like that.
Why are you sitting down?
Bruh, we just went through the same shit.
I'm just tired.
Robert.
Oh my God.
Listen, why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat.
The Dustin over here giving a hand, Like, what? Like, come on, man.
When to go to the bathroom, when they can see, and they don't know each other.
Here's the deal. I flew in on a helicopter.
It was a fucking puppy.
With a damn puppy whom I was in love with.
Yes.
And the puppy was assassinated on a helicopter.
You sound like you're playing the victim here.
Robert, you sound like you are playing the victim here.
A helicopter.
Well, Robert, I mean, you can't really argue with the helicopter. I mean,
I'm telling y'all.
That defies logic to me.
Right. Until you hear the big fart. Okay.
That's your explanation.
Absolutely.
Okay. Women have come forward and said, R. Kelly had sex with me.
I wish that was you.
Robert,
I'm just being honest.
have you done anything wrong?
Absolutely. I had 2 little girls trapped in the basement. Okay, fair enough. But I will tell you this. They are buried alive. So I did what I had to do.
They are buried alive. I did what I had to do. Oh man, like
Harder.
oh, shout out to Clyburn, son. I didn't even know he made compilations.
Be on the news, you feel me?
We are filming.
I don't want to be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
Dateline?
Dateline what?
Dateline shirt. NBC with Dateline shirt. LBC with Dateline shirt. LBGT with Dateline shirt.
To Catch a Predator.
Sir, I'm not a really predator, sir, but
I'm just an online predator, sir.
I'm just...
You're not a real predator.
No, sir.
Just a pretend predator.
No, I'm just curious, sir.
A curious predator.
Please, if you let me go.
I mean, you can have what I got. You can have what I brought down. You can have my jean jacket. You can have the toupee. You can have the seat that I'm sitting in. Just let me leave, please.
So I swear you can have the pizza, whatever I brought down.
Oh, you're gonna give me the pizza?
No.
What a pal you are.
No.
What a pal, bro. What a pal.
I was just walking up the road because I was looking and I was told that, you know, there's a John Pedersen that has a construction company that got in there.
You know, people have been touched, you know, by the Holy Ghost. You know, and John Pierre Weary is one of them, sir. I'm just saying that he's heard some things, you know. He's heard some things.
So you were just walking down the road and you thought that this fellow with a construction company lived in this house?
Somebody told me that he lived...
Somebody? Who is somebody?
A young man on the phone.
A young man on the phone. And how did you reach this young man on the phone?
He had called me. Or
He had called you, just out of the blue?
No, I think he had my number.
And how did he get your number?
I don't know how he got my number. I know that I've been putting out word that I'm looking for a job. And I was told that John Pedersen lived here, or in this neighborhood.
So,
all I have is his address.
You received a call from someone who you didn't know, who said, go to a house where you've never been,
I know,
to see a man you've never met, to get a job. Is that correct?
No.
So what do you want to do?
What do you want to do? Like, well, you know, nothing.
I don't know.
Hey, Boo.
Hey.
You got a seat right around that stool right there front, please. You gonna tell your folks about this?
I'm trying to tell my folks about it.
You are?
Yes, sir.
How do you
Yes, sir.
think they're gonna react?
Oh, I know. My mom's going to take my computer and completely throw it away.
You're 48 years old, Donald.
That's the same thing I am saying to see in JDEV. Why should you rely on the community to tell you to stop? on some Jim Ross, like, you know, I get down on my knees and I just say, you know, like, I have all these women I'm dating, and it's just like, just stop this shit. Just stop this shit.
Why should you rely on your mommy to do discipline?
Did you bring anything with you tonight?
Lack of judgment.
Such as?
Dildos.
Condoms?
Yes, I did.
You did. You brought condoms. So you're just going to kick back and chat. And just in case something happened, you brought condoms.
Yeah. Look,
double chin and a playful chat.
the deal.
Will you put them on the table, please?
I'm sorry?
The condoms.
Oh, my sack? Oh, okay.
There you go. So you had a big night planned, huh?
No. Please listen to me.
All right, got nothing but time.
Put them shits back.
There's nothing. I swear.
I swear, sir.
I don't want to do anything, you know.
Please,
I don't want to hurt anyone. I just wanted to talk. I swear
I just wanted
to
How were you going to use the condoms in the conversation?
I wasn't going to use them at all.
You got them in your pocket.
Well, yeah, I do.
You gonna
have
do balloon tricks with them, or
No.
You just hang out here for a sec. I'm gonna grab something.
Hey, Tex, how you doing?
How you doing?
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on...
I like the way he bops his neck.
Trying to meet
How you doing?
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet.
Well, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. But you know, thank you for coming on down to the stream and showing your support. And you know, shout out to that guy and everybody else too. You know, and father son. But let's see. N100. I just don't want to say the A part wrong. Laura. Let's see. Ball Cap. You got Fury. Let's see. And you got Drive. And another ball cap goes to Eric, man. Just a little ball cap. Just a little ball cap type thing there, sir. No problem. No problem.